What's popping y'all? It's JJplusplus here, and today guys we're going to be having a look at the fastest way to complete the Cayo Perico heist. Now what I mean by this is I'm going to show you all of the methods that both me and my friend Dragno_ have learned, which can save you some small bits of time. We're talking about potential sub 1 hour times for completing the heist from gather intel to the end of the finale. By these methods I make around 1.2 million an hour casually, but remember to consider the 15-minute cooldown to start the heist again. Anyway guys, let's get on with the video. A few tips and things to note. If you start another Cayo Perico heist less than 48 minutes after the one you did prior to that, you'll be placed into hard mode for the next heist, meaning that you will get a 10% bonus from the primary target when completing the finale. There is currently a glitch that may prevent you from getting your 10% bonus, but this will likely be fixed in the next patch. There's an elite bonus for if you complete the heist finale in less than 15 minutes and you don't die. This will award you with $100,000 if done in hard mode and $50,000 if done in normal mode. I recommend having an assault shotgun for when you complete prep missions. Having snacks and body armor will be beneficial to have for when you are in need of extra health. You'll need to have the Sea Sparrow inside your Kazatka to get through the prep missions as fast as possible. Completing the heist solo, in my opinion, is a lot more profitable. You should only do the required missions before you start the finale, all others are a waste of time. There is a 10% fencing fee and a 2% Pavel fee that will be taken from your cut. In this video I'm on PS4 with auto aim. I don't usually play with auto aim, but my settings have been reset and I couldn't be bothered to enter story mode and change them. For this method you will need to have scoped out the drainage tunnel. If you have not done so, then watch a video on where the locations are. That is pretty much it for the tips and tricks. After paying the $25,000 setup fee and starting the heist, you will need to gather intel for what you are stealing in the heist. After starting it up, just head over to the driving seat of your Kazatka and quick travel as close as you can get to the mission location on your map. Once you've made it, get into the Sparrow and fly over to the Velum. Take out the enemies like I am here, then just fly over to Cayo Perico. After the cutscene of you getting to Cayo Perico, get on this bike and drive over to the checkpoint. At the checkpoint you will need to make sure that the guard at the guard tower can't see you, then drive through this gate like I do here. Now just wait until any cars have passed, if there are any, then carefully drive in this direction. If the other guy in the guard tower is looking in this direction, then drive around the area he's looking in. Then just make your way over to the signal tower. You will need to look for the signal box. If it isn't down here, then climb your way up this ladder. You will easily be able to see the signal box once you have reached it. At the box you will need to hack it. This is quite an easy hack and shouldn't take too long. After the box has been hacked, you will be prompted to search through the CCTV surveillance. You will need to find the basement footage to find your primary target. It will always be the fourth camera you look through, so just go right 3 times. Your primary target value is based on what it is and whether you are in hard mode or not. Here is a table for the target values. No need to focus on the secondary targets yet. Okay, now you have found your primary target, you can look for your secondary targets as well, but I do not recommend doing this as the targets we will be taking will always be in the same location and we'll take them no matter what they are. So now, instead of going back to the Velum to return to Los Santos, you can actually just change session instead. Your targets will already be saved. I suggest that you make sure that your spawn location is set to your Kazatka so you can continue the heist as soon as possible. Shout out to Dragano_ for finding this out and showing me. This can potentially save you a good 5 minutes. Now you want to start the next mission. First of all, the order you do the missions is completely up to you, but I like to complete all of the equipment missions, and then the weapon mission, and then the approach vehicle mission, because you will need to take the Kazatka as the approach vehicle, which is in a completely different location to all the other missions, so I'd recommend doing that one last. If you have scoped out the bearer bonds, you will have a different mission to any other target. You will usually have to steal a plasma cutter, but if your target is bearer bonds, then you will need to steal a safe code off of a security guard. I will show you both missions. First, I will show you the safe code mission. So in this mission, you need to head over to the casino and break into a penthouse to take a safe code off of a security guard. Just fly over to the casino, enter it, go up to the elevator, and then you'll be on the penthouse floor. You'll encounter a couple of guards that will often be a little glitchy. Just kill them and enter the penthouse. Once you're inside, you need to locate the head of security. He can be in 3 different locations. There are many people trying to reduce you to atoms along the way, but a shotgun to the face should do the trick. Do note that the head of security will have an assault shotgun, so he may kill you instantly. Just go back in and kill the guy and take the safe code off him. All you have to do now is leave the casino and fly away. Now I will be showing you how to complete the plasma cutter mission. Like all other missions, take the Sparrow and head over to the location on your map. Then just enter this building, take a photo of this board, then send the photo to Payout. Now just head over to the next location, kill some dudes, then take the plasma cutter and run away. By the way, some people instantly and infinitely spawn in cars, so I like to whip out my explosive shotgun and neutralize them. That's basically it for that mission. Next on the shopping list is the Fingerprint cloner. First make your way over to the warehouse on your map. I like to deactivate the cameras by finding and disabling the circuit box, as it will cause the enemies to be looking away when you enter the warehouse, giving you time to kill them before they even shoot. Clearly Mr. Rubio has a strong likeness for cardboard boxes, as he seems to have supplied his entire team with assault shotguns to protect them. You may die here like I do often, but just go back inside to finish the job. After killing all the enemies, you need to hack this computer to reveal another warehouse. Head over to it, hop inside the place, and steal the Fingerprint cloner. Epic gamer tip, the cloner is always at the end of the warehouse and only has a couple of spawn locations. And the mission is over. Now for the easiest mission, the cutting torch. Upon starting the mission, you'll be told to go over to the construction site. Do so. Once you've made it, find a hard hat and put it on. Then you just have to look around for the cutting torch, make sure you don't walk into anyone or reveal any weapons, or a number of shotgun equipped guards will destroy the hell out of you. After finding the torch, take it and fly back to the Kazatka. Now you need to steal some weapons. I always go for the aggressive loadout, as it contains the assault shotgun and the machine pistol for long range, but you can do whatever you want. Okay, now head over to the GPS location on your map. It will hopefully be a building in the city. If it's the Merryweather HQ, go over to it and destroy the helicopter that spawns to end the mission, because it takes too long. If you have the right mission, head over to the office and enter from the roof. Now just burst in with the assault shotgun and kill everyone. Go to the gun safe and then be told you can't enter it, then hack a laptop that is conveniently right next to the safe and is already prepared to be hacked. And then open the safe to take the weapons. Now go back to the elevators, but make sure you leave through the roof and not to the ground like I often do by mistake. Now just ignore the incoming helicopters and fly away to the Kazatka. Now we have finally made it to the final prep, the approach vehicle. Now you want to use the Kazatka for the approach vehicle, as you only need to go on one quick killing spree, unlike some of the other vehicles that need you to go on two. The Kazatka also puts you in a good location for when you take on the finale. So once you've started the mission, use the quick travel option to get as close as you can to the Merryweather test site. Just blow up all of these disposable goons, then hop out of the heli and land safely in the water. Now just swim down to the Kazatka and enter it. You now need to look for a sonar jammer. There are 3 locations for it. Now you've taken hold of the jammer, get out of the Kazatka, spawn in a dinghy and sail your way back to the Kazatka, making sure you dodge all of the bullets from the tailing helicopters. Now we have the finale. For this I will speed up the footage by 2 times and commentate over what I am doing. This time doing the heist, I'm stealing the ruby necklace and making just under $1.5 million. This is my fastest time ever for the finale, taking me only 9 minutes and 53 seconds. By the way, make sure you have suppressors for your guns, because that will be essential for making sure that none of them hear you. The first thing you have to do is head over to this drainage tunnel. You have to burn through all of these bars here to get into the compound. I recommend just burning each one individually like I'm doing here. Once you've made your way through the cooling tunnel, just start this cutscene. All you have to do now is just follow this route. There are a couple things I need to mention here. First, there is a daily vault that you may not know about, where you can collect some extra cash. 88,000 is quite a good one. It can go up to 100,000. Also, I am taking this painting here. I wouldn't usually take a painting if it spawns in here. I would take different secondary items. But as this I wanted to make my fastest ever attempt, I took the painting so I wouldn't have to collect more things later. So here we have the hacking system. This is just where you basically have to replicate a fingerprint. All of the pieces are actually in order from each other. Like, once you've learned how to do it properly, it just becomes really easy, and you can do 4 hacks in basically less than a minute. So yeah, just get used to doing it and you'll be able to do it in pretty much no time. When cutting the glass, just go right up to max heat, then drop until it's about 2/3 of the way, and then heat it up to max again. This is the fastest way to cut through the glass, so I suggest doing that method. When escaping, just do as I do. Now we are just heading over to the closest docks, as it is the closest place to escape Cayo Perico from. It has very few enemies, and it also has secondary targets that we can steal. Here is the list of the values for the secondary items. I recommend just going into these and just basically taking everything you can, just no matter what it is. I usually just steal whatever it is. Cash is the worst one, gold is the best, but there's no way of getting gold. It's just usually drugs and cash in these locations. So yeah, just follow the table, see which ones you prefer, but I usually just take whatever's there and just run away. If you get caught at any point before here, I do recommend restarting. Another thing to mention is that if your loot bag is not full, you will not get your extra bonus of 100,000 for hard mode or 50,000 for normal mode. All you have to do now is just get as far away from Cayo Perico as possible and the mission will finish. So there we have it, the heist is complete. After the fees and my $3 loss from my 100% cut, I got $1,381,000, plus I also got myself a 100k bonus for the Elite Challenge. As you can see, 10% is taken for the fencing fee, and Russian Lester gets himself a hefty 2%. Anyway guys, that is pretty much it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and head over and subscribe to the channel for more epic GTA 5 content. Bye.